It might astonish you to learn that regularly consuming the wrong type of nuts can elevate your risk of cardiovascular disease by nearly 48%, especially for those in their golden years. That figure possesses a certain logic. The findings stem from a study published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology, conducted over several years. A surprising aspect many might not be aware of. Among the commonly found nuts in kitchen cabinets, there lies a potential for may contribute to higher blood pressure levels if consumed excessively, igniting inflammation, obstructing arteries, and even worsening cognitive decline. However, numerous seniors consume them under the impression that they are beneficial for their health. A particular nut, the name of which will be disclosed in due course, has been associated with higher levels of a naturally occurring compound that may require moderation in intake that, when consumed consistently, poses risks to your liver, kidneys, and mental faculties. This familiar nut, likely residing in your snack jar, is often praised by low-carb dieters for its health benefits. However, it may be potentially contributing to health concerns over time if not moderated. Yet, there is no need for trepidation. This video has everything you need. Within these pages lies an extensive exploration of nut consumption, detailing the safest varieties, those most advantageous for heart health, and the ones that nourish the mind, alongside a cautionary note on the types to steer clear of entirely. Make sure to read through to the conclusion, as there lies a hidden truth regarding one of the nuts seniors should be more mindful about that remains largely unspoken, and it may be inflicting significant damage on your health unbeknownst to you. We invite you to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more engaging content before we dive in. We invite you to share in the comments your location as you tune in. Without any delay, let us delve into the 4 varieties of nuts that are essential for seniors to incorporate into their diets. Fourth, the formidable force for enhancing bone strength. Almonds. An almond stands out as one of the finest foods for an aging body, owing to its rich content of calcium and vitamin E, which work in harmony to maintain strong bones. As we grow older, fractures tend to lead to more significant complications due to the natural porosity and brittleness of our bones. As individuals surpass the age of 65, the pace of natural bone loss accelerates. However, incorporating a mere quarter cup of almonds into one's daily diet can serve as a beneficial measure, offering around 97 milligrams of calcium to help mitigate this decline. Almonds are not just a source of calcium. They also provide magnesium, a mineral often deficient in the diets of many elderly individuals. What sets almonds apart is their remarkable uniqueness. Magnesium serves as a vital conduit, safeguarding your arteries from the potentially harmful effects of calcium while ensuring that it is directed towards your bones. The monounsaturated fats found in almonds contribute positively to heart health by reducing levels of harmful LDL cholesterol, a vital factor considering the heightened risk of cardiovascular disease that accompanies aging. I recommend a daily serving of 15 to 20 almonds, preferably uncooked or dry roasted without salt, for seniors. Almonds serve as a formidable ally in the battle against constipation, boasting a fiber content of around 3.5 g per serving, a factor that influences nearly 40% of the population. Research from Tufts University has revealed that almonds may play a crucial role in safeguarding against the oxidative damage that often concerns individuals as they age, particularly regarding their brain cells. Seek out almonds that retain their skins, for within those delicate layers lie flavonoids that, when paired with vitamin E, enhance the almond's potency as antioxidants twofold. Attention! Almonds pose a potential choking risk for older adults who may struggle with swallowing, so it is essential to chew them thoroughly before consumption. Thirdly, walnuts, the nut renowned for enhancing cognitive function. Due to their remarkable similarity to the brain, the organ they nourish, walnuts emerge as a premier choice among brain foods for seniors. These remarkable nuts stand out as the premier source of the plant-based omega-3 fatty acid alpha-linolenic acid, surpassing all other well-known nuts. The importance of this for the elderly brain cannot be overstated, as omega-3s play a crucial role in neurotransmission and help maintain the integrity of brain cell membranes. A recent study published in the Journal of Nutrition reveals that seniors who consumed merely 1.5 ounces of walnuts each day for 8 weeks exhibited notable improvements in cognitive processing speed and mental flexibility. The unique polyphenolic compounds found in walnuts have the potential to hinder the progression of neurodegenerative diseases, such as Alzheimer's and dementia. They achieve this by crossing the blood-brain barrier and directly addressing inflammation within neural tissues. Many are unaware that walnuts also harbor melatonin, a substance whose levels tend to decline with age, often resulting in sleep difficulties for numerous seniors. A handful of walnuts before bed may offer some individuals a pathway to a more restful night's sleep. The unique blend of arginine, an amino acid that enhances blood vessel function, alongside polyphenol that reduce oxidative stress, renders walnuts exceptionally advantageous for cardiovascular health. Indeed, walnuts possess the remarkable ability to amplify the effects of blood pressure medication, aiding the elderly in maintaining the flexibility of their arteries. To fully enjoy their benefits, store walnuts in the refrigerator to preserve their delicate oils from turning rancid, and aim to consume 7 to 9 halves each day. As an extra perk, you can maintain your fine motor skills by cracking them yourself whenever the opportunity arises. Do not let the inherently robust flavor of walnuts deter you. The subtle bitterness serves as a testament to their robust antioxidants. Moreover, pistachios serve as an excellent means to manage your blood pressure. Pistachios stand out as perhaps the most overlooked nut in discussions about the health benefits for seniors, particularly when it comes to their role in regulating blood pressure. Pistachios stand out for their low salt content and impressive potassium levels, boasting approximately 285 milligrams per serving, rendering them an excellent choice for a healthy snack. The equilibrium of minerals holds particular significance for the elderly, as it aids in preventing the kidneys from holding on to salt as we age. It has the potential to reduce systolic blood pressure by 3 to 5 points, akin to certain prescription medications, yet without the adverse side effects. Moreover, it is essential to emphasize the presence of lutein and zeaxanthin in pistachios, as these carotenoids serve a protective role against age-related macular degeneration, the leading cause of vision loss in those over 60, by focusing on the macula of the eye. Older adults can savor the delightful crunch of pistachios, free from concerns about the potential harm that harder nuts might inflict on their teeth and gums. Beyond their visual appeal, the antioxidants found in their unique green and purple shades play a crucial role in neutralizing free radicals, which accelerate the aging process within the body. Pistachios serve as an excellent choice for the elderly, owing to their practicality. By preventing overeating and providing a mindful eating experience that soothes the senses while enhancing cognitive function, the simple act of shelling them inherently decelerates the pace of consumption. The International Journal of Obesity revealed that the conspicuous empty shells assist seniors in managing their intake by serving as a visual cue for consumption. For those grappling with arthritis in their hands, the pleasure of shelling pistachios remains within reach by seeking out those that are half-opened. Strive to consume around 49 pistachios daily, equating to about 1 ounce, whether they are unsalted or lightly salted. Among the 25% of Americans aged 65 and older who face the challenges of diabetes or prediabetes, the 3 grams of fiber found in each ounce of pistachios serve as a valuable ally in the quest to regulate blood sugar levels. Brazil nuts. A top choice for thyroid health, we have placed Brazil nuts at the forefront due to their beneficial impact on thyroid function, a crucial yet often overlooked aspect of healthy aging. Boasting an impressive 96 micrograms, which accounts for 137% of your daily requirement. Just one of these remarkable nuts stands as the most abundant source of selenium known to humanity. The prevalence of untreated thyroid diseases is concerning, as symptoms are frequently misinterpreted as mere signs of aging. This issue is particularly significant, given that thyroid disorders impact nearly 20% of individuals over the age of 65. Selenium, found in abundance in Brazil nuts, plays a vital role in activating thyroid hormone, thereby supporting energy production, metabolism, and the regulation of mood. Alongside their role in supporting the thyroid, the unique fatty acids present in Brazil nuts contribute to the maintenance of myelin, the protective sheath encasing nerve cells, which frequently diminishes as we age. Through the maintenance of myelin, seniors might preserve their reflexes, reaction times, and cognitive processing speeds. The selenium found in Brazil nuts captivates with its organic bonding, rendering it more bioavailable and simpler for your body to utilize compared to synthetic selenium tablets. The potency of Brazil nuts is such that just a handful can deliver significant benefits. Their luxurious, velvety texture renders even the smallest portion delightful. Indeed, I recommend that seniors limit their intake to just 1 or 2 Brazil nuts each day, considering the possible adverse effects that may arise from excessive selenium consumption. When selecting Brazil nuts, aim for those that remain encased in their shells. This organic packaging preserves the nutrients for an extended duration. To prevent spoilage from their elevated fat content, store them in the refrigerator. The unique blend of fiber and natural oils found in Brazil nuts supports intestinal regularity, offering a beneficial solution for seniors grappling with constipation. Numerous seniors discover comfort in snacks that may lack nutritional value, yet these alternatives shine with their inherent sweetness and rich, buttery taste. Recent evidence reveals that certain antioxidants present in Brazil nuts could potentially slow the natural shortening of telomeres, those protective caps on chromosomes that typically diminish with age, thereby impacting the process of cellular aging. For those aged 65 and above, these nuts are an ideal choice. In this upcoming segment, we will delve into the topic of nuts, a food that some seniors might prefer to approach with caution or even avoid altogether. While peanuts are commonly consumed, they pose significant risks for many elderly individuals due to some considerations to be aware of. To begin with, it's important to understand that peanuts are not true nuts in any sense. These are legumes cultivated beneath the surface. This renders them vulnerable to mold and aflatoxins, mycotoxins produced by specific molds that can adversely affect the liver and elevate cancer risk with regular consumption. With the passage of time, the efficiency of our body's detoxification processes naturally diminishes, leading to an increased risk. For the elderly, a growing concern lies in the presence of proteins in peanuts that could trigger inflammatory reactions in some individuals, even when no allergy is present. Older individuals face an increased likelihood of experiencing joint pain, cardiovascular strain, and cognitive decline. This persistent inflammation can exacerbate all 3 conditions. The typical American diet is already laden with an abundance of omega-6 fatty acids, overshadowing the essential anti-inflammatory omega-3s. The elevated levels of omega-6 in peanuts exacerbate this issue. Numerous physicians fail to inform their senior patients about the interaction worth discussing with a healthcare provider if you're using blood thinners between peanuts and blood thinners, such as warfarin, due to the presence of vitamin K in peanuts. The incorporation of hydrogenated oils, increased sodium, and added sugars in commercial peanut butters exacerbates these issues for aging cardiovascular systems. A significant 63% of American seniors grappling with hypertension face enough concerns as it is. Even in its purest form, natural peanut butter, devoid of extra salt, has the potential to elevate blood pressure. If not stored properly, peanuts can turn rancid and generate harmful free radicals, presenting yet another concern. The prevalent method of dry roasting peanuts for commercial purposes generates acrylamide, a compound that may have detrimental effects on cognitive function. This raises significant concerns for those who are already troubled by the prospect of memory loss. Although you may have been consuming peanuts consistently without any apparent adverse effects, incorporating one of our recommended nuts into your diet for just 3 days a week can provide essential nutrients while reducing your exposure to potentially harmful substances. Third, cashews, the rise in sugar that isn't readily noticeable. Given their elevated carbohydrate levels and significant glycemic effects, cashews present a particular concern for the elderly. Cashews contain fewer fiber-protective compounds and significantly more carbohydrates, with about 9 grams per ounce compared to true tree nuts. Approximately 1 in 4 individuals aged 65 and older are affected by diabetes, while nearly half of this demographic is grappling with prediabetes. This triggers a blood sugar response, which may pose risks for them. This situation is especially concerning given the favorable health reputation that cashews hold. Many elderly individuals consume nuts in abundance, often without considering the potential impact on their blood sugar levels. The elegant, curved form of cashews presents a potential choking hazard that must not be overlooked, particularly for those who struggle with swallowing. They are also among the most sought-after nuts by seniors. From a nutritional standpoint, cashews present certain drawbacks due to their high oxalate content. These compounds can bind to calcium in the digestive system, hindering its absorption, a significant concern for older adults who are already vulnerable to osteoporosis. Individuals already predisposed to kidney stones face a significantly heightened risk after reaching the age of 60, largely attributable to the presence of oxalates. An additional hidden issue lurks within the realm of cashew processing. During the extensive processing needed to extract urushiol, a toxic compound also present in poison ivy, cashews diminish significantly in their nutritional value. Numerous commercially available options are subjected to oil roasting and an overabundance of salt, introducing detrimental fats and sodium that can exacerbate blood pressure and strain on the heart. Cashews possess enzyme inhibitors that may impede the process of protein digestion. This poses a particular challenge for seniors who often struggle with the digestion of food and the absorption of protein as it stands. A surprising number of individuals remain unaware of this fact. The rich, creamy texture of cashews may serve as a subtle yet significant factor in weight gain during a life stage when it becomes increasingly challenging to maintain a healthy weight, as their indulgent nature can lead to overconsumption. Consider swapping walnuts or almonds for cashews regularly to enjoy a healthier snack that presents fewer risks to aging bodies, all while offering enhanced nutritional benefits. Due to their remarkably high calorie density, macadamia nuts present a notable health risk for the elderly, even with their delightful flavor. These nuts stand out as the most calorically rich option, boasting approximately 200 calories for every ounce. The inevitable decline of metabolic rates with age compounds the already challenging endeavor of weight management for older individuals. The gallbladder's already reduced efficiency is further aggravated by the remarkably high fat content, approximately 22 grams per ounce. Macadamias have the potential to trigger painful episodes that might otherwise remain undetected in the 15% of seniors who harbor asymptomatic gallstones. Beyond their caloric value, macadamias stand out as one of the nut's richest in saturated fats, containing approximately 3 grams per ounce. This characteristic has the potential to elevate LDL cholesterol levels, a concern that weighs heavily on the minds of many elderly individuals. Their density and hardness present a significant risk to the oral health of seniors with crowns, bridges, or fragile teeth. This issue becomes particularly concerning for individuals over the age of 65, as enamel tends to weaken from wear and a decrease in calcium absorption. From a practical standpoint, macadamias rank among the priciest of nuts, potentially leading seniors who are mindful of their budgets to opt for less expensive alternatives. These cheaper varieties are often more susceptible to rancidity or improper storage, putting them at greater risk of encountering harmful oxidized lipids. The nutritional profile of commercially available macadamias is already subpar, further compromised by the addition of sodium and the presence of damaged lipids due to oil roasting and excessive salting. Their rich, buttery flavor can be quite enticing, potentially leading to overeating, especially among older individuals who may prefer bolder, more pronounced tastes. It is concerning that numerous elderly individuals consume macadamias under the impression that they are promoting heart health. Yet studies highlighting the advantages of nuts for cardiovascular well-being have largely overlooked or minimized the significance of high-fat varieties such as macadamias. Pistachios boast a notably superior nutritional profile that caters particularly well to the needs of aging bodies. Therefore, if you've been indulging in macadamias on a regular basis, it may be worth contemplating a transition to pistachios. The initial offering, the nuts from the pine tree. Pine nuts, notorious for their potential to disrupt medications, present significant challenges for the elderly, with issues that are especially pronounced for this age group. The inclusion of chemicals that interact with over 60% of prescriptions for seniors raises significant concerns, suggesting that the efficacy of these medications may be compromised or that adverse side effects could emerge. Numerous prescription medications are recognized for their potential interactions, particularly statins, certain antidepressants, and blood pressure treatments prescribed to individuals over the age of 65. It is concerning that many doctors and pharmacists fail to inform their patients about the potential dangers of food and drug interactions, highlighting a significant oversight in patient care. The affliction known as pine nut sickness is particularly concerning, as it leads to pine nuts delivering a bitter metallic taste that can linger for weeks following consumption. While this might seem trivial, it can lead to severe consequences for older adults, given the link between changes in taste and a decline in appetite and nutritional well-being. Research indicates that a significant decrease in body weight is observed in up to 42% of those affected. The syndrome appears to be more prevalent among the elderly, likely due to changes in taste receptors and detoxification processes that accompany the aging process. Pine nuts are rich in polyunsaturated fats, which can easily oxidize and produce inflammatory compounds. This may pose a concern for older individuals who are already grappling with inflammatory conditions such as arthritis. Aspiration may happen due to their diminutive size and smooth texture. This situation raises significant concerns for older individuals who struggle with swallowing or who are on medications that lead to dry mouth, an issue affecting 70% of seniors managing multiple prescriptions. As the years pass, the body's capacity to absorb proteins diminishes, yet the enzyme inhibitors found in pine nuts can further hinder protein digestion during this period. Pine nuts are a calorie-rich food that may pose challenges for weight management in individuals over 65, largely due to their high oil content. This is particularly relevant when considering their frequent use in dishes like pesto, which is perhaps their most popular culinary application. Alarmingly, recent studies suggest that certain chemicals found in specific varieties of pine nuts may act as a catalyst for age-related macular degeneration, which stands as the leading cause of vision impairment among the elderly. Upon reaching the age of 65, it is advisable to avoid these 4 types of nuts. The choices one makes about nuts can significantly influence health, vitality, and cognitive function as they navigate the later stages of life. Finally, remember that the persistent implementation of small changes can lead to significant results over time. The moment has arrived for you to find your voice. Is there any proof that altering one's diet, particularly through the inclusion or exclusion of specific nuts, impacts health? Share with me the nut that has influenced your life the most. Share your reflections and narratives in the comments below. Your feedback is important to us.